Wagwan foodies, welcome back to Sharey'S kitchen. Today we'll be making Jamaican green plantain and oats porridge. Now before we get started, I just want to say thank you foodies. We're now at 300 subscribers and that's all because of you. Now if you're watching this video and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell right beside it so you're aware when I post a video. Alright, thank you so much. Let's do some cooking. Okay foodies, so let me give you a breakdown of all the ingredients. Alright, I have 2 cups of water which I'll be adding to my pot on the stove and turn it down on low. Okay, I have 2 green plantains here, nice full green plantains. I also have some oats. You can use any oats you have. This is the old fashioned. If you have instant, you can use it, not to worry. I have 3 cinnamon leaves here. I'll be putting it in the pot later on. I have some cinnamon powder, nutmeg, some cinnamon sticks. So if you don't have the cinnamon leaf, you can use the cinnamon sticks. I have coconut powder, some sweet condensed milk, vanilla, and some spice. Okay, and this is rose and almond. So I also have my unsweetened almond breeze, and I'll be using most of this and less water because I want it rich and creamy. So today I'll be using my NutriBullet, and that's because it's a small portion, but if you want to use a blender you can go ahead. So I'm going to wash those cinnamon leaves and then I'm going to put them in the water. Okay, now we're going to peel our green plantains, and this is just the way I peel it. It makes it much easier for me. So first you want to get yourself a small knife, cut it in half. I know you're going to slice through the plantain, not entirely through, but just where the skin stops. And you're going to use the tip of the knife and pull the skin back a little, and then you're just going to use your fingers and push it around until you peel all the skin off the plantain. So just take your time. You see as I'm going at the top to the bottom, and just take your time and peel it off. All right, so if you don't do this a lot, if you're not so good at it, just find a way that works for you and you'll get it done. All right, just take your time, use your fingers, pull it back until all the skin is off. Some people peel it as a whole. It makes it easier for me personally when I cut it in half, so that's the way I do it. So whatever works for you in your kitchen, go ahead and do that. Okay, so I just give those a cold wash. Now I'm just going to slice them up pretty small because I'll be using my NutriBullet, so I'm just slicing them up small. As I said, you can also use your blender for this recipe. And guys, not to worry, you know I'm going to put all the ingredients and the measurement down in my description box so you can do this wonderful recipe. It's perfect for breakfast. Alright, so next I'm going to add my oats. As we're blending, you don't really need to soak it before. So I'm going in with some cinnamon powder. Also I'll be adding some of my nutmeg and a little flavor. This is my rose and almond. This is very good, by the way. I got this on my vacation in Jamaica. So you can go ahead and check out that vlog where I show all the things I brought back. So I have my coconut powder here that I'll be mixing out in some water. I have a half pack, so I'll just go ahead and use that. That would be more than enough. So to that, I am going to go ahead and add my almond breeze. Give that a quick mix. Add a little more. And then I'm just going to pour that into my blender right here. Okay, so when you're blending this foodie, ensure that you blend it thoroughly. blend it out. You want it velvet smooth, okay? And while you're blending, it will give you a pretty fair estimate of how thick the mixture is. And here you can go ahead and add a little more liquid if it's too thick for your liking. All right, so now that we're finished blending, we're just going to add our mixture to this boiling water. So first you want to turn down the flame to the lowest, and you're going to get a spoon, and while you're pouring the mixture, you're going to stir. Please don't stop stirring, because this porridge will get lump up on you. All right, so you're going to pour and stir, pour and stir. Keep stirring until all the porridge or all the mixture is poured into the pot. All right, so just keep stirring. Once the plantain, the starch from that plantain and the oats and everything hits the heat, it's going to start getting thick up. It naturally going to do that. So you want to keep stirring, so to avoid any lumps or anything. And you want to get the corners too, because green plantain porridges, it starts sticking from the corners first. I don't know why, but it does that. So you want to get the corners too and keep mixing this. This porridge doesn't take a long time to cook, unlike cornmeal porridge. So I'm just adding a pinch of salt. Then we're going to cover this for 15 minutes, but you are going to return within that 15 minutes and give it a stir, okay? So after 15 minutes, we're here. Porridge is all done. Look at it, it's looking velvet smooth. It's the right consistency, not too thick, not too thin. It's looking perfect. This is how you want it. I just went ahead and add literally 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm sorry you didn't see that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add some sweet condensed milk. And this part is totally up to your liking. However sweet you want it and whatever you want to use and sweeten it. If it's just sugar, if it's just milk, or whatever. All right, so I'm going in with some nutmeg, you know, to bring up the flavor. And then we're going to have add our vanilla. You have to have vanilla for this. All right, and all the measurements will be down below, not to worry. And give that a nice stir. Guys, this is a really nice porridge. I make it all the time. My family and I love it. So that's it for our porridge. Now I'm just going to pour some in my bowl here, and you see how creamy that look, guys? You see it? You see that? It's looking absolutely creamy and smooth, and this is how you want it, okay? So let me pour it. Let me serve you a bowl, foodies. Okay, foodies, so that's it for my Jamaican green plantain and oats porridge. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.